Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're taking a look at a Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited in the color black. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, we have a 3.6-liter V6 engine. It is automatic transmission, gets up to 293 horsepower, 260 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 6,300 pounds. Up front, you've got your LED headlamps, daytime running lights, and fog lights down below. Onto the side here, you have 18-inch alloy wheels. Both your front doors, you have the Grand Cherokee badge. Side mirrors include integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. If you look at either one of your front handles, you will find these triple lines. Talk about those more on your driver's side. Heading back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting, and up top here, we have the black roof rails. On the back of the unit, going the whole way across, you have these little round nodules. Those guys are your backup parking sensors. Left-hand side, you have a 4x4 badge. On the right-hand side, you have the limited trim level badge. And then directly underneath of your logo is your backup camera. In the back here is where you're able to access more of your cargo space, as well as having access to your spare tire kit. Now, let's go take a look at the inside. Inside here, your interior upholstery is the black leather. You've also got light gray stitching on the seats, giving it a little bit of contrast. In between the two sides back here, there's a folding down armrest / cup holder. You can easily tuck that up and away if you'd like to increase your seating capacity. Then looking forward, on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, you've got the mesh pouch storages. Then on the back of your console, you have a little cubby space up top, air vents, and then all of your charger ports down below. You'll also find on the right-hand corner that you have heated seat controls, one for each side in the back here. Currently, we have the Jeep carpeted mats on the ground, and if you look up overhead, you get a great view of the panoramic moonroof that is inside here for everyone to enjoy. Inside of your door, this is where you've got your storage spaces. You have the lock system available in the back doors here too, which you don't often see. You've got your power lock system. You've got your speakers. Get our first look at this glossy wood grain trim. You'll see more of this in the front cab space as well. Now, back again to the handle and the triple lines. These guys indicate keyless entry. So if you have the key fob on your person, you can tap your hand on top of here or inside of your handle to lock and unlock your unit. Inside the driver's door, you've got power windows for both front and back, window lock and power lock system. Up top is your side mirror controls. Then you have memory seat settings up top here, which means, of course, you have electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. You also have your parking brake down there along with it. Then you have controls for your automatic headlamps and your interior lighting. Taking a closer look at the steering wheel here, this guy is a black leather with light gray stitching, just like your seats. Up top, you have paddle shifters. Then on the left-hand side, you have controls for your hands-free communications, as well as for your dash display here. On the back of your steering wheel is where you'll have controls for volume as well as for radio shuffling as well. You'll just be able to feel the little knobs that are on the back of each side of the steering wheel. On the right is where you have the adaptive cruise control system. Then, up top here, you've got controls for your automatic start-stop, your lane departure traction control, four-ways, and parking sensors. And in the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now you're looking at the home screen. Through here you have access to your navigation as well as your audio listening. So if you look along the bottom, you have all of your listings there. So next to home is your media. This is where you have access to your AM, FM satellite radio. Then you also have access to the AM and FM and full Bluetooth connectivity. Next to that is comfort settings. So this is the climate display. Essentially, there are buttons down below that you can use instead, but this is the display. If you want to see it put up top here, we'll talk about this down here in just a second. From there is your navigation. It is fully touch sensitive for ease of use. And then onto the right-hand side, you have your vehicle controls, which include for your rear view cameras. Then you have your off-road, and then you have your settings as well. To the right is your phone connectivity. So this is through Bluetooth connectivity for your phone, and you use this for all of your audio listening through your phone there as well. Then you have your apps. So this includes your, it includes your Alexa, off-road pages, device manager, and then Android Auto. And then you can go over and see all of the different ones you have available to you. You have for media, comfort, nav, phone, and then you can go down and have it for vehicle, system, and then additional others as well. Lots of these are displayed up top along there as well. You also have your climate displays in the appropriate top hand corners in coordination to what's down below. So let's talk about that next. Down below, first off, you do have controls here for your volume as well as your tune scroll as well as general screen on and off, which coordinates directly to the screen up top. Aside from that, this is mostly climate control. On the top here, we have 3 levels for heated seats for both the driver and front passenger. You also have your heated steering wheel. Then climate control. We have dual climate control up front here. When you make adjustments, you'll be able to see that it changes up top there as well. So you can choose to either have your own unique temperature settings, or if you'd like to, you can choose to sync them up through the syncing. Defrost for front windshield, rear windshield, as well are on the left-hand corner, and then you have all of your others along the bottom here. Again, you can go into the comfort settings if you want to view everything all at once on a larger surface. Left-hand corner, you have your push start ignition. You also have this wood grain trim that goes the whole way across your dash with more of that black leather and gray stitching. On the bottom right-hand corner here, you have a lockable glove box. Now, back to the middle, we have this black gloss that you'll be able to see all throughout this middle console space. This little front piece can be slid open, press it in, and it will flip itself upwards. You have access to all of your charger and adapters inside of here, as well as tons of general storage inside, and you just pull it back down to close that space up again. This here is your gear shift, so it is a twist knob just to flip through your different options. Next to that is your driving options. This includes your sand/mud, snow, auto, and sport. In behind is your cup holders. You can actually see this lining here. This is actually going to be glowing, so at nighttime you can see what's going on inside this space. Then you have the console. So there are 2 different layers. You can see there are 2 different levers. Top one is to access a smaller, more shallow option, and then the bottom one is your much larger option that goes deep down inside of here. You also have this little guy inside, which is the interior lights. You can see inside there at nighttime as well. Looking up overhead here, you've got your sunglasses compartment, you've got overhead lighting controls, SOS button, controls for the release of the power release cargo space there. Then of course you have controls up there for your panoramic roof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited in the color black. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.